You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, as we finally move past whatever in the hell you want to call that Super Bowl, particularly the halftime show and the fallout around it, and we finally have all the coaching situations, except for the Cleveland Browns defensive coordinator, coaching situations completed. We now start turning our attention towards what? Quarterbacks. Who are the quarterbacks going to be on the market? Free agency. Scouting combine is, flying up on us right now. And, of course, then we will head towards the draft. One of the biggest stories out there this offseason is what in the hell are the Miami Dolphins going to end up doing with Tua Tagovailoa? They would love to trade him. The problem is Tua's got a gargantuan salary. And this is another case of shaking my head when teams try to talk themselves in to the fact that their quarterback they drafted is a franchise guy, so they give him that big second contract. Kyler Murray, guess what? Cardinals trying to get out of that right now. Miami Dolphins, Tua, they're trying to get out of that right now. It's a cautionary tale, Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young. Oh, but he flashed. Oh, but the playoffs at 8-9. Oh, but nothing. There's not a chance I'm giving him one of these huge contracts at 5'9", 180. That's not happening. It's not happening. So anyway, Carolina fans can be mad about that. I don't care. Because you're going to look up in 2 years and be like, we're paying $80 million for what right now? Seriously? Well, that's what's going on right now with the Miami Dolphins. And now it's starting to surface that, well, frankly, nobody wants Tua. Nobody wants Tua. And look, is this a case of nobody wants him, period? I mean, if he was to hit the market free and clear, Charlie Sheen would lean over in Major League and say, did he say free and queer? No, free and clear. If he had a chance to hit the market free and clear and somebody could give him a $3 million deal to be a backup, yeah, there'd be a market for him there. But people probably don't even want to pay $15 or $20 million for Tua Tagovailoa right now. According to Jason La Canfora, there is skepticism from other teams that the Dolphins will be able to pull off a trade involving Tua Tagovailoa. Wow. La Canfora said sources with the teams in the quarterback market have indicated to him they're not interested in Tagovailoa, even with the Dolphins willing to pick up a big chunk of his $54 million guaranteed salary. Quote, that contract is untradeable. Congratulations, you got the Deshaun Watson untradeable contract. Jesus. At least Tua's a better character guy. La Canfora quoted one general manager as saying, quote, we already know they're willing to eat a shitload of it. But I just don't see a market for him. I think they're stuck with him. And he's stuck with them. Another league executive told La Canfora, quote, it's a four-pronged problem really for them. One, the player can't really push the ball down the field and isn't a playmaker at the position. Two, there are real leadership issues there, and he's been a huge problem in their locker room. That's right. Remember, he threw some of his guys under the bus. Guys don't respond to him. He doesn't come across as genuine at all. It's like RG3 2.0. 3, the concussion history alone is a no-go. That's something we hadn't even brought up yet. I was going to get to it. 4, it's a terrible effing contract that nobody wants to touch. They're going to have to suck it up and cut him, which will kill their cap, or just keep him. They'll keep him. They'll keep him. They'll have to. It's like the Browns being stuck with Deshaun Watson. It's too early in the deal to you just can't do it. This is where he was at on PFF's grades for 2025. He was 32nd in the league. Shedeur Sanders was last in the league, by the way. JJ was behind him. Geno, Michael Penix Jr., Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, the Browns. Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders were behind him. I still don't know what kind of world or formula they come up with where Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco and Jackson Dart and Baker Mayfield are this low. But okay. Still, nonetheless, that's where I say you got to be careful with PFF. But it does give you a decent indication of where the guy is, comparatively speaking, in the league. This was his season. 67%, nearly 2,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, 15 picks. That's the problem, is really and truly, for the kind of quarterback he is, for a guy as accurate as Tua is, he's not durable. He throws picks. I mean, he's kind of a God help him. And I love Jimmy Garoppolo. But Jimmy couldn't stay healthy. And Tua's got less physical prowess than Jimmy's got a much stronger arm than Tua. Again, if somebody cut him loose, he was completely available, and somebody could swoop him, give him $3 or $4 million, or maybe $8 million, something like that. Yeah, they'd probably sign him to be like Minnesota might do it as a backup in their current situation after last year. You know, Shanahan, I could see him. I mean, he's got Mac Jones. He's not trading Mac Jones for Tua, but you get my point because he was with the Chargers. Mike McDaniel's down there. He'd be a backup to Justin Herbert. Wouldn't that be interesting after where that whole trade situation lined out? The Dolphins are screwed here. They're screwed. If it's me and I'm the new coach, and look, there's a lot of rumors. Like, this is considered, along with the Browns, to be the number one tourist destination to see if they want to house hunt international and live there. Malik Willis, because of all the Green Bay ties to the Dolphins. They could have nearly $100 million tied up in just in quarterbacks. I don't know. And then what do you really have in Quinn Ewers? Yeah, he kind of flashed. But I think that is a guy that Mike McDaniel liked a lot. He may not have a home now that there's been a change of leadership. You got a defensive guy as a coach now, not this little offensive guru guy. Which, if I'm Tua, that shit worries me too. Because did Mike McDaniel make you look a lot better than you really are? Very possible. Tell me what you think. Tua, he ain't got a home. Nobody wants him. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.